Hello everyone and welcome back to Snakebird. We've cleared out just a ton of this map so far. I think we'll take a stab at this bottom right part next. If you want to take a look at these other levels here, check out the prior parts of the series in the description below or card above. Let's see what new mechanic we have here. Oh my! Who are you? Oh, look at you! Oh, look at you! Sorry, tremendous little birds there. Oh, interesting. So these are warp points, and you have to be able to warp your entire bird if you're going to use them. Interesting. So if, for example, I did... How do I warp this in a way that will make it actually useful to me? I have one theory, which is to do this. Didn't quite work, but I have another theory now, which is to see if we can't warp it so that this guy, as he falls down, kind of hooks on like this. For example, like that. And that was the exact right solution. Perfect. We can then hopefully... Okay, we have a little green guy. Who are you? What's your deal? Literally, who are you? I genuinely... Like, what is your deal? So weird. Okay, anyway. We need to... What do we need to do? So we just need to find a way to fall onto the portal, which will then allow us to reach... Okay, so the problem is we can't go over there because we currently are stuck in Portal Mania. Interesting. Okay. Well, what if we... Okay, I don't really know how to handle this, to be honest. Can I, by the way, can I go all the way to the top there? 1, 2, 3. No, that's too far away. Interesting. Very, very, very interesting. Okay, so the problem is I need to find a way to kind of like fall and become just like the very straight version of the Snakebird that I need to unlock at a later point here. Interesting. So what if I end up like this on this platform? Is there any way to end up looking like this on the other platform? Interesting. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Okay, I have another idea though. I really don't have an idea, actually. I'm just kind of hoping I'll eventually figure it out. Because I really just need to find a way. Again, all I need to do is figure out how to end up in this position while we're here. Find a way to teleport like this over to this guy here. And I simply don't have a scheme for that yet. Because if I do that, for example, or if I do this, I just end up back where I started, which is, like, who cares? Oh, interesting! What is going on? Wait, that's so weird though that you can just kind of hop on it, and then it moves somewhere else. What a weird interaction. And it ends up in the same place anyway. Okay, so if we begin this chain, but instead we have the hopping happening up here. Or is it more like this? Oh, and we did it! Okay, the Mega Hop was in fact the way to handle that particular puzzle. Weird. What a fun little mechanic to find. I guess any entry into the portal, even if it's from a place already within the portal, can work. Interesting. Do we need to hop? Ooh, I have no real idea how we're supposed to do this now. I guess we can go ahead and make room like this, and then, nope, absolutely not worth it. If we do this, any reason not to make a little staircase? Again, who are you? What is that little guy's even, what is their deal? Okay, can I push you over here like this? And then when I push you through, okay, you do make it over, which is great for everyone involved. So then how do we get it so that both birds get pushed over? Can I push you in, or are you blocked? Oh, interesting. Oh, very interesting. So if you're blocked and we move you out of the way, then you move again. You're still blocked. Interesting. So we need to block. I see. We need to find a way to block the portal. That's so interesting. Okay, so we're not using this block as a way to get up. We have to find a way to make this block into a usable... We need to put the block here so that it sits there and blocks the portal while these two birds go through. Very, very, very intriguing. This sucks because then the bird is stuck there forever. We can't really have the bird being stuck there forever, high key. This sucks because then we end up with the block just kind of stuck down there forever. Oh man. I guess we can maybe try to do some shenanigans like... Yeah, okay, I think we really do need to body block this whole thing. Unless, of course, we can just kind of body block again like this. Interesting, they won't let us contiguously body block like that. Very curious little thing we're doing here. And if we do this, is there any way to, for example... Oh, interesting! Okay, so, because this guy is in the way, when we go back through, it's blocked and can't go through, allowing us to walk in from that direction. Okay, very intriguing. I like... These are good puzzles. What a clever little thing that was. Now we have a little green guy here who... Okay, so we need to... So we can't overlap with the fruit at all. We have to find a way not to overlap with the fruit in any way. The fruit counts as a block that we have to not... Interesting, okay. So then how do we get over here? What do we do with our new friend over here? How do we get up? I have one theory. I want to get onto this platform that's right there. And I think I might be able to if I am constantly devising situations where the snakebird is simply in the wrong kind of spot. Where the snakebird's proportions actually don't work for the area we're trying to inhabit. Huge, like that. Perfect. Then we can go through here and escape. Okay. No, we actually can't. Do we just go back around like this? We do. Nice. Okay. This world is challenging me a lot less than I think the prior one did. these are also the first 4 levels in this world. There might be a lot more coming that I'm just not ready for. Boom. Again, what is your deal? Are you, like, meant to be bricks or what? So you can't go through, but we can go through if you do this. Coolio. What I'm hearing is... I need to go here, and then I need to make myself like this. So green can properly... What can green properly do now? Huh? But then how do we get the other bird through there? Because this is an easy way for green to get through, but then what do we do with blue? Interesting. Is there any way to, for example, have green sit there and block the portal while we get the cube in place? Boy, I can't think of a way. Oh! Well, that makes sense too. We just send the block back on through from whence it came. Okay. Again, that was not so big of a challenge. Interesting. I need to stop gloating about how non-challenging these levels have been so far. It will come back to bite me before too long. Let's go ahead and put it like this. That looks like a pretty good middle ground for this level. So we need to catch these fruits. It's wild to me how the game began with our only goal being the whole fruit getting thing, and now we're doing all sorts of fun stuff with portals and other shenanigans. I guess I just need to find a way to... I wonder, okay, here's my new idea. If we do this, for example. Okay, I have a new idea. If we do this and hook around, yeah, we can just hook onto the guy above, then loop around, hopefully end up somewhere not so bad. Ooh. Nice. We escape punishment that time, but not for long. How do I make this into a structure that the snakebird can't actually use to fall through? I guess if I do this, there we go, perfect. Now the snakebird is safely in place. Then how do I wrap it around in a fun way? Oh, do we just double loop it? What? That's kind of wild. That's pretty fun though, I like that. Oh, interesting. So if we can find a way to, for example, get like one unit in there where the banana is, then we can have it kind of hook onto the area below, and we won't be out of luck. Ooh. Curious. Okay. I'm thinking we do a shape like this. Is that theory correct? Almost certainly not. But... is it possible we need to loop around with this guy already kind of looking like this? Ooh, I have sincerely no clue what to do. What an actual little monstrosity of a level. What a little brain teaser we have here. How did I get up the first time? Is that no longer possible with my elongated fit? So there's no way it's more possible now that I'm, you know... there's no way it's less possible now that I'm longer. That is occasionally true in this game. There are occasional situations where being nice We're being a bird with more segments. Actually, like, I did not mean to reset. Oops. Oops, oops, oops. But this part was easy. We just do this and then loop around. Which, again, wouldn't be possible if we had 5 segments, because we'd end up with our head already in the fruit. Okay, we do this, then we... Tricky, 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 tricky. Because the only way I really see us doing this is by finding a way to portal into this area here, with our bird already kind of looking like this, with like a backward C shape, like a moon shape, for example. And that leads us to, like... But the only way to fall in that way is to get the middle segment... Okay. Oh! That's clever. Okay, I was thinking there's no way to do that up here because there's no leverage from which we can do this. But we're able to double fall and have this back segment connect with the portal. Ooh, that's cool. Ooh, that's cool. And how do we get back up? We just go there. Nice. Very, very, very cool. Dang, this world is cool. This is easily my favorite mechanic in the game thus far. This is so cool. It does not hurt that I'm also half decent at it, seemingly. I'm not bad at abusing this one in the way that I've been having a rough time with some of the other mechanics in the game. Okay, so the obvious thing to do, that they're like, oh, you can do this, is to put your boy Green here, then have Red help him out somehow, I guess? The question is, how does Green get out of here once we are in this position? I'm not really seeing a way for Green to get out of here once we are in this position. I'm thinking. Think about a lot of things. I guess my instinct is to, rather than have Green go in there, we have like Red go into the bottom somehow. I don't really know how to handle that. Okay, let's go ahead and try this again and see what we can do to get Red in here. Because Red is in the... Oh, this is actually not that bad. I was going to say it's really hard to get Red in that position because, okay, clearly Green needs to go over here and kind of do its own thing. Great. What we need to do is have Red kind of take on a little goofy shape where they kind of loop around like this, and then Green goes here, and that makes a fun little staircase where Red can now be themselves. Nope, I need to do a slightly different shape, actually. Rather than having Red do that, we need to have Red do this. This is the shape we need Red to be in, so that it can make a more effective staircase for Green, because with this, we can travel across like Green. And then Red, I think, can just... Is Red not going to make it? Wait, what do we do to get Red out of here, then? Can Green help in some way? I mean, oh no. How do we get Red out of here? Green is not looking happy, by the way. I'm sorry, Green, for ruining your evening like this. It's just, how do we get your brother Red here? I think I know how, but I don't like the answer. Is to do the exact same thing, but flip it so that we're actually pushing Red in, like... Okay, get Green out of here first. Like this. So that Red can escape, hopefully, in a more manageable way. Oh, okay, that was easy. That was easy. Okay, cool. I found a much more difficult way to approach it initially. I need to just lock in on finding the easiest path forward every single time. We can bring you in like this, and then Green becomes a staircase for Red. And then Green just... Wait, okay. Actually, I'm beginning to develop a theory as to how I'm going to do this. Okay, so the problem is we end up with this, and we need Green to be facing out this way towards the portal before it goes through. Hello there, big guy. Oh, I like how you have a little animation. Oh, your animations are different. All of you have a little fun thing going on. Okay, cool. We need to find a way to make Green be like facing towards the portal when it goes into this little thing here. I think an easy way to do that is to do this, then find a way to just push Green back in. Oh yeah, we're perfect. Then we can just go like this, and now both of them have an easy exit out towards the... Again, are these puzzles genuinely easier, or am I just grasping this aspect of the game like I have not the prior ones? The crates made me lose my mind. These guys, not so much. What is the shtick here? Is it literally just we need to find a way to get Green in like this? If that's the case, then we just... Oh, I think I get it, actually. We just need to kind of lower Red a bit, so that when Green is like the shape, we can kind of push Green up into it. Or not, I guess. How do we get it so that this particular segment from Green, we need this segment right behind his head to be here for the sake of this particular puzzle. Or we need to have new approach, this shape, and we specifically have this middle section here be the one that touches the segment. Like this? Okay, yeah, this is easy. Then Green can pop on up right like that. Okay. Snakebird. Snakebird, I thought you were a challenging one. I thought that you were one of these egregiously difficult puzzle games that I've been told about so many times. Why did the last world take me 2 videos and this one's done in what, 25 minutes? Maybe I just had coffee today, and that's really boosted my my brain acumen, my skills for Snakebird and other similar spatial reasoning games. that said, cool mechanic. I did really enjoy that. We're going to go ahead and save the next world for next time, I think. I think it makes sense to go ahead and see if we can't tackle this snowy vista another day. With that said, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, do be sure to like, subscribe, do all the YouTube things if you enjoyed the video. If you enjoyed the game, check out the description below for more information. And until next time, enjoy yourself.